About a month after the last series of Big Brother ended, me and Grandad from Out of Bread went on a fact-finding mission around the world to see what had gone wrong in 7 years of Big Brother history. We learned quite a lot, but then unfortunately got involved in the whaling industry, and I got a little bit caught up in the slave trade. And I'll tell you one thing about them slaves for nothing: sex mad, most of them. The little man Russell. I live here now, I don't know what's going on or where I am. Shut up, please, I can't unwind. They're always doing that, all hours of the day and night, banging on with that rubbish. I don't know how to speak to them, right? I don't understand the word they say, they don't understand our word I say, but somehow we make it work. I think I'm married to this one, Sarah, I think she's called. You all right, Sarah? Yeah, bless her, she's fine. So, yeah, the first series of Big Brother, that's probably the most significant in many ways. It was the inaugural Big Brother. It was the genesis of Big Brother. Oh, there's this one bloke, Nasty Nick, right? He was always giving out little notes and little letters. It was bonkers, really. And Craig was the eventual winner. Sometimes I flirt with this one here just to wind her up. Yeah, Craig, he won eventually, and I'd not really liked Craig building up to that, but when he won, he gave all his money to this girl that he was mates with that had to have a heart operation. I felt guilty for not liking him, do you know what I mean? It's like when I found out that Fred West had left all his money at Battersea Dogs Home, I thought, oh, no one's all bad. But you won't understand this properly unless you watch. Don't do none of that music, though, because it proper winds me up. Yeah, let's have a look.
Arses galore. That's a great angle I'm getting here, Andy.
Yeah. So what's the point?
You shouldn't be doing that.
Sorry I have to say it, Nick, but I not only feel, I'm quite positive and got evidence that you're plotting a very dirty plan on everybody in here to vote against each other.
I find that very disturbing.
I find that very disturbing.
You've dug your own grave. You really have dug your own grave.
I can accept that.
I'm sorry it had to work out like this.
The winner of Big Brother is Craig.
I'm going to give all the money to you, Joanne. You're going to have it all. We're going to America! We're going, Joe. I told you I'd do it for you. Didn't I tell you?
The best bit of Series 1 of Big Brother was the confrontation around Nasty Nick's notes, right? It was like a massive incident that nearly stopped the world. What? Nasty Nick's been passing notes around? Yeah, he has been. And it became really serious, and what made a lot of people like Craig, and why Craig probably won, is because he was the one that led the confrontation. And it was lovely to see him do it, right? Because Craig's obviously not someone who's familiar with like a sort of a diplomatic situation. You can see he's like ham-fisted diplomacy. Look at this bit of Craig trying to deal with a situation like with legal terminology learned from Rumpole of the Bailey in the film My Cousin Vinny. I witnessed you giving out notes and that. I see the accused giving out notes and that. It's well good.
Basically, sorry I have to say it, Nick, but I not only feel, I'm quite positive and got evidence that you're plotting a very dirty plan on everybody in here to vote against each other and steer it divert from you. I have witnessed you giving me a piece of paper with various people's names on, and so have other people around this table. I cannot understand, and I'm asking you, please explain to me. What's your game? What are you playing at? What's your motive for it? Like, you've dug your own grave. You really have dug your own grave.
I can accept that.
And like the whole names, notes incident had a massive impact on the rest of the house. Like Tom, for example, like when he's like asked about the name, yeah, I did see some names, yeah. He's like an abuse victim. It's like he should have been shot in silhouette, just sort of murmuring, yeah, Nick did give me some notes, yeah, he did. All nervous about it, look.
You have on two occasions shown me names.
And you show me names.
What's really funny about Darren's reaction is beautiful because he can't work out whether to go for, what, this is unbelievable and incomprehensible, or feeling a bit left out that he ain't seen any names. What? There was names? How many names? And then he keeps saying the word names, so that the names starts to sound stupid. What? There was names? How could you? As if it's the worst thing in the world. Brilliant, look at this bit.
But is what he's saying about you showing people names, is that true? You seriously writing down names, Nick, and showing people names? You never showed me a name. I'm seriously shocked at the fact that you're showing people names. Nick hasn't shown me any names. Where are the names?
Nick tries to redeem himself from the whole note situation by indulging in this grand rhetoric, giving this speech. Oh, well, I've done duty by my king. I tried my best at 5 o'clock. I must leave. And like Craig just goes, like, completely unimpressed by all the grandeur and the language, because Big Brother was new then, so people weren't trying to act like they'd seen people act in previous series of Big Brother. So you don't think, oh, this is a big moment, I better do my big response to it. So Nick's been all grand, well, I've tried my hardest, and yes, I may have failed, but never say of me that I ever for a moment forgot England. And Craig goes, yeah, it's 5-2, mate, you better fuck off. Just like if someone had been around your house a bit too long. Yeah, train's coming in 5 minutes, mate, piss off. It's all good.
In about 15 minutes time at 5 o'clock, I've broken a rule about speaking about nominations, and therefore I should have to face the consequences of that. You have to face the music.
It's 5-2 if you want to get your things ready.
Will do.
Right, and then Nick has to encounter the final indignity when he does finally leave the house and make his way to the cab, tries to get in his cab like he's one of the Kennedys departing office. He gets in the wrong cab door. Oh, I better go round the other side, actually. Typically in a Big Brother related programme at this point where we're going to a break, I would tell an elaborate story about my ball bags, possibly about an older, more confident ball bag, a younger, shyer ball bag. To tell you the truth, it's because we had a high volume of programmes that we had to turn over very rapidly, just one after another, 6 days a week. So a situation like this, it don't require that kind of formula. But for those of you that are nostalgic, ball bags, you swine! Phil, pack it in. Phil, honestly, leave it, mate, leave it. So I'm here with my little lad, Matungi, they reckon he's called, but I'll just call him Darren, it's much easier. He better be mine, Sarah, he better be mine, because if you've been messing around with Phil, here, right, Darren, so let me, Matungi, yeah, give me 5. Good boy. Now, in Series 2 of Big Brother, it was an evolution of Big Brother 1. It had become a little bit more self-aware, because innocence cannot last forever. You'll learn that in life, young man. So the characters were a little bit more different. There was one character, Bubble, he was probably my favourite one, yeah? Bubble's thing was he mostly wore a hat and stuff like that. It was crazy, he had a hat on all the time, like Chelsea, and there was one time he fell over. But you just watch this and you'll understand it better, yeah? Come on, give me the fist. Good boy. What's wrong with him? He's really playing me up lately, he really is. Let's have a look at Series 2.
The 11th person to go into the Big Brother house will be Josh.
I bet for his team.
You've done it.
Okay. Yeah. He's cool.
It's just happened, isn't it? It's obvious that